Welcome to the Gaming with Friends podcast. My name is Xylus, aka Mike. We are today going to be talking with the one and only TG Giant. Who are you?
I'm TG, also known as Lewis. You can call me either, I don't mind. I'm a YouTuber and YouTube streamer. I've been doing it for 3.5, 4 months. Doing alright, growing pretty quick, and I played lots of video games, always have done, and I'm an avid techie.
So you've mentioned a couple of streamers there in the last few minutes. Who do you admire already? Because you've researched into streamers, you've already said, and what they were doing. So you obviously have some admiration for them. Is there anyone in particular that you would hold up above everyone else and say this person's doing a good job, or I love their content, or they play fairly?
So, streamers-wise, there's one streamer that for many years I've watched their live streams, and they also do what I do, where they live stream and then they make content on YouTube as well. And yeah, Spazzy. I don't know if you know who Spazzy is,
Nope.
but he was a League of Legends streamer way back when I started watching him. And he streamed and made YouTube videos for it, and he would play with his friends. They'd have a right laugh. It was ridiculous. And then he'd make an Epic Moments video, much like I do with Among Us. And I'd watch all of it. Like, I've even watched the stream, and then I'll go, right, now I'm going to go watch the video.
Yeah.
So he's definitely one that I put up there because, obviously, I like... My channel is almost a copy-paste of his, but for different games.
I do love the epic moment ones though, because like some of that stuff I miss because I'm in the game playing usually.
Yeah.
And I'll go back and I'll be like, when did that happen? Like, where was I? I missed that whole part.
In all fairness,
Like,
I do the
funny.
same thing when I'm editing the video. I'll be editing it and watching back from my own live stream, just skipping through trying to find some funny bits, and then I'll hear something. I'll be like, wait, when did that happen?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, well, I'll put that in anyway. It was funny.
I like when I watch them back in Queen's in the Room, because my name's obviously changed like 7 or 8 times on the Among Us, and she's like, now with this one, every time she mentions it with this one, she's like, Zysus, is that you? That gets her every time. She goes to watch your videos just to find out what I called myself in the game now. We've just had a live stream
Joel.
on Twitch and YouTube. What is Totem Breakers?
So, Totem Breakers is... It's kind of it's a creation of mine and yours. It's a Minecraft survival multiplayer world thing. It's an SMP. And basically, it's got a couple of extra mods, but it's us playing Minecraft in a server together where we all either record, live stream, make YouTube content for it, and whatever else. Of us just being absolute idiots in Minecraft and dying a lot whilst trying to succeed.
Yes.
Some dying more than others.
I can confirm that. I watched.
And can confirm that you'll be very surprised to know that I haven't died the most. What's that about? But it's us trying to... I don't know if anybody watches it. I'm going to mention it anyway. But Hermitcraft and stuff, where they've got their SMP, they're all working together. They're all having a good time. They have a laugh. They collab. They work on their own. They make epic Minecraft stuff, all in survival mode. So they have to gather the resources to do epic mob farms, builds, and whatever else. And we're doing our interpretation of that, which probably involves more deaths than farms.
So if that was something you could call Coca-Cola, we are store brand Coke.
Store brand sugar-free Diet Coke.
Yeah. 4A showing off his 0 deaths and giving spoilers out there.
0 deaths.
All right.
God. I mean, it could change before you get to a point where you do episode 1. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
That might not be true.
It could definitely change because I've got myself a special weapon.
How was it setting that up? From your point of view.
Pain in my backside. We had this wonderful idea where we wanted to use all these different mods, and obviously I set up the server hosting, which meant I had to install all the mods on the server. The server was having none of it. I set it up exactly the way it was supposed to be, put all the mods in there, server wouldn't turn on. Took all the mods back out. Server turns on. Right, one of the mods is broken. Put the mods in one at a time. No, all the mods are broken. Right, what's going on?
Yeah.
Spent I don't know how many hours trying to get the mods to work. Eventually got them all to work apart from proximity chat. Ended up having to speak to the developers for the people that make simple voice chat. Trying to find out what was wrong with it. They figured out what they thought was wrong with it. They didn't get back to me quick enough before we wanted to start, so I ended up just doing it myself. We fixed it. We fixed everything. We got all the mods working and everything else. And what Mike doesn't know is 3 times I entirely broke the world.
It doesn't surprise me though.
At one point, there was a command that I needed to do for setting the one person sleeps. I accidentally copied the command underneath it, which removed every block within a 1,000 block radius. So I just deleted a good chunk of the spawn.
I really wish you'd recorded the setup of the world for a future episode, because that stuff would have been gold.
Yeah. If I could have seen my own face when I accidentally deleted all that stuff, it'd have been priceless, because like the game lagged for like a solid 3 minutes, and it was just like, this command's not supposed to do that. So I sat on my computer just staring at it like, and then suddenly it completely unfreezes and there's nothing. And I was just like,
Yeah.
And then I realized when I looked down into the chat and it says like blocks, like X 1000, Y 1000, Z 1000.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wish you hadn't noticed you'd put the wrong command in for a second and tried to sleep in a bed to see if it worked.
Yeah, well, the worst thing was I was in survival mode when I did it. So it lagged, and then I just fell out the world. So I was more than a little bit confused for a while.
That is awesome.
Yeah, then had to reset the server, because at this point I hadn't taken a world backup either. And then when I just tried to restart the server, hoping it'd just re-implement the world, it didn't. It obviously just started turning off and on and off and on, going, I'm missing files. So I ended up having to completely wipe the server, install all the mods again. Yeah. Setup was a pain in my backside, but it works now, and it's okay.
Yeah, it was just a week of 3 a.m.
Yeah,
messing around.
Definitely.
Right up until launch.
Oh, the day of launch, I still was having to fix things.
Why YouTube over Twitch? Is that the big question that everyone's been waiting for?
That's the only question that people have been waiting for. So there's a huge amount of reasons why I chose YouTube over Twitch. But we can start at any point. But I started on Twitch. I did 2 weeks on Twitch. I gained very little to no traction. I got to, I think it was 2 average viewers in the space of the 2 weeks, and I was just like, this isn't quick enough. I can't sit here and wait 10 years for something to happen. I've got to do what I think I can do. So I started doing all the research and everything else, trying to take it like really seriously. And at the time, like I said before, Alpha Gaming YouTube channel, they streamed on Twitch, and they decided to move from Twitch to YouTube. And I was just like, wait, why are people moving to YouTube? So I researched YouTube as well as Twitch. And then that gave me a lot of reasons. The biggest reason is discoverability.
Yeah.
Twitch has very little discoverability. I won't say it's got none. It does have some, but it's very little.
I agree with that.
And YouTube, a live stream is advertised very much the same way as a YouTube video. If not, it's pushed even more. So, that makes sense. But for a live stream to happen there.
Yeah, do you have, I know that you have a lot of people that support you. Do you want to give, a shout out to anybody special? Any of your viewers or behind the scenes people?
That's a really long list, let's face it. So, I'm going to start by shouting out, including Bella, my admins. I want to shout out Grandma Lou and Virgil and Bella, because you guys really do the most for me when it comes to my live streams. You moderate the chat, moderate my Discord at the same time, and whatever else. And nobody ever actually asked you to do it. You kind of just got given the role because you were doing something at some point. and then you just took on the role and you've all done it and you're all absolutely amazing at it. And I
We
can never
tease
ask.
him all the time that
God.
it's the Virgil and Bella show.
You keep my chat active, I'll give you that. But no, they take care of me. To be fair, I might be there making the content, being the face on the screen, and making people laugh. But if ever you watch one of my live streams and you see Bella and Virgil talking in the chat, it's probably just as funny, if not funnier, than what I'm doing. And they're probably ripping into me as well.
Most likely.
There's one person in particular that I have to shout out, and then a bunch of other people that are always there supporting. But the person I've got to shout out the most, and I don't know if she's watching Xylus, but I have to shout out Queen.
She might be watching.
Because Queen was the one that really put me in contact with everybody else. Queen was the person that said, "Hey, come to my Discord and speak to these people." So I did, and then we all made friends, and now she has a go at me because I stole all her friends.
Only in fun.
Queen put me in contact with everybody else, and then these are the guys that have supported me pretty much since day one, which is obviously once again Bella, you, Xylus, 4A has been around literally since the beginning. Calahart, OG, obviously Lou again, Silver, Pappy, massive shout out to Pappy. Pappy helps me quite a lot.
OG still
right
says
on the
you
start.
stole me.
Yeah, OG. Sorry, not sorry. Virgil for being around since the start. So yeah, like all the people in my original chat in Discord. Thank you, all of you, because I probably wouldn't be where I am without you. Because I'd have still been making Among Us videos on my own, with no friends, and I wouldn't have any content because we wouldn't have done anything silly or stupid together. So, massive props to all of you guys. Super appreciate it. And you're always watching as well.
Upcoming plans and reasons to subscribe.
Reasons to subscribe is to see my beautiful face.
And
That's about
to
all you
hear
need.
Bella's voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to hear Bella talk.
When I'm actually in the voice chat.
If you,
Because a lot of times I'm not.
sorry, because a lot of
I'm
times we're playing
upset
games
about
and Bella
that.
can't do anything that's first person and requires moving about because she gets travel sick.
I can still talk though.
If you like Xylus, he's on my channel a lot.
I am.
So there you go. There's another reason. It's another place to see Xylus. If you know, if you follow any of the streamers that we all really work together, so everybody's always on everybody's channel. So it's a great place to hear us having a laugh and messing about together. All of my content is based on humor. Everything's supposed to be funny. Not
It
everything
is.
is funny, let's face it. But
We do have a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
so everything's about having a laugh. And I'm trying to build a community of people. So this is the main reason why I've started in the first place. Other than the fact that my kids want to be YouTubers, so I've shown them it can be done. But the main reason I wanted to do it is because this world is a sad and fucking terrible place these days. Nobody helps each other. Nobody has fun. Nobody is allowed to smile anymore because somebody will pick up and be like, "You're not allowed to be happy. I'll give you more work to do." And I've had enough of. I've suffered with depression in the past. I know a lot of people that suffer with depression, and it's too hard to have a good time. And I wanted to make a place where everyone is comfortable, everybody is safe, everybody can have fun, have a laugh, play video games, and just escape the real world.
Awesome.
So if you want to do any of that stuff, yeah, head over to my channel.
Definitely.
How to Suck series, where we're going to be taking pretty much every video game I own and can play.
Awesome.
Honestly,
I'm telling
if you have
you-
not seen the first video, you have
very
to
good.
go watch it. Like, please go watch it.
I did
we
feel
It's so genius. It's so
it
funny.
is. I felt
We take-
personally attacked by half of the things that he said because I'd done half of them in that video.
Yes.
Yeah, we take a video game and in the format of a tips and tricks and tell you how to improve. We do exactly the opposite. We tell you everything that you should do if you want to lose every single game. but comedy
You
style.
provide so much content for every single one of those videos because I actually do suck at
Yeah,
every single
all
game.
clips in the next 30 episodes of that will all be Bella trying to play it.
Yes.
But no, we take video games. The most recent one was Among Us. You have to go check it out if you hadn't. It's speed style as well, so each video is never going to be more than 5 minutes. And we just blitz through a list of 10 things that you should do to make yourself really bad at the game. So upcoming ones that are going to be coming, and I'm going to give a hint to 2 of them. And by a hint, I'm going to tell you what the games are, but not necessarily what's going to be in them. So we're going to do a Sea of Thieves one. And OG, I'm going to need your help for that one, I'm not going to lie. A Call of Duty one is coming. And then there'll be a plethora of games where we tell
suggest
people
one?
how to be really bad. Yeah, go on.
The list might be longer than 10 though. Town of Us.
Oh, yes.
I'm already thinking
you
of
might
like
need,
the
you
sheriff
might need like
and
a
things like
2
that.
or 3 parter for that.
Yeah. The
There
sheriff.
there is going to be a second edition of Among Us as well, which is How to Suck at Among Us Voice Call Edition.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So that one's coming. Look forward to the live stream where I record that, because some people are going to get very, very mad. But yeah, so there's just how to suck stuff. Like,
So,
we just tell you how to be bad at video games.
anything. Not gonna say anything.
It's just going to be, it's just a series on how to be bad at video games, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. And it's, yeah, I can't watch that video without laughing. I don't know how I recorded all of the voiceover stuff without laughing.
great.
Every clip, every sentence that I say is a clip in itself, because as soon as I finish the sentence with a straight face, I just burst out laughing and crying.
I was thinking about my Hawaii one. Like, I wasn't reading it, but I still laugh every time I even say it in my head.
What's this? This is going to be hilarious. Bella, do you want to tell everybody the Hawaii joke?
No.
You're going to read it out?
Do you really want me to?
Prepare
Okay.
for 3 to 4 minutes of Bella laughing.
Okay. So, do they allow? Do they allow loud laughing in Hawaii? Or is it?
Oh god.
Or is it just aloha?
Oh, just try not to blow snot bubbles everywhere.
Oh no.
So yeah, this is the sort of shit that you expect over on my live
Oh
stream.
my god.
Will
Yeah,
you
there you
do
go.
other games that your viewers can join in playing with you other than Among Us?
Yes. Yes, we will. So me and Bella had spoken about a game today that I am really looking forward to trying streaming, which is going to be Golf with Friends.
Ooh.
Virgil has it.
So that'll be one that a lot of people I know already have it that are friends, and that it's not too difficult for viewers to get their hands on it. If they have the game, it's not too difficult for them to join us either.
Am I correct in thinking that one's on mobile
It's a
too?
game that I can actually play and I'm not super terrible at. So I'll be happy.
What did you say, Mike?
I said, is
No,
that
that's-
the one that's also on mobile? I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So people just download it straight to their phone and join
So
in.
so it's super accessible, the same as Among Us was. Well, it is.